It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity.
Hunter has joined me, and you can see at the top of the chat I have pinned a message which is a link to his YouTube channel. So if you want to go and see what he's all about and subscribe, I would recommend that you do that.
And at the top of my chat, I'm also going to be pinning a link to Q's Twitch.
Very kind of you.
So if anyone from over here wants to take a look at what he does, that is...
I die a lot, basically.
I would say everyone does.
Well, we all die. It's just when. Mary,
What?
I hope that you have a good time watching this stream if you've been having a bit of a struggle this weekend. Nothing but positive waves from me to you. Okay, so what would you like to do in the game today? I was just explaining before you came on that I've actually essayed upon the Soviet bomber line, so I wouldn't mind flying a couple of bomber games somewhere in the stream. But other than that, I'm at your disposal. What would you like to do?
Well, I no longer have any grinds to do because I have the America plane.
Oh, right. And the America plane is the Corsair, the XF4-6, XF4U-6. Hi, Shiva, how are you? And thank goodness for that, because you were running into time commitments, which meant it would be difficult to grind. So,
I had a
are you going
little
to start
help.
with that?
I had a little help from Nova Tempest, but you know that he just helped me get a few of the missions completed, and he got me going down the Russian bomber line too. I'm at the tier 6 one.
Yep, the PE2 M82, I think it is. Okay, so what would you like to do first? Shall we get a game going?
Yeah. Why don't we just start at 7 and then you pick the next one? Because I'm not doing any grinds anymore. We can just alternate like we did on that first week.
Sounds good to me.
'Cause I've been expanding my hangar by a couple of planes since the last time we streamed.
Well, the last time I mentioned it to you, I think I was on 71, so I'm actually on 79 now, which is quite interesting. But a lot of those low tiers have started.
You've been catching up. I think last time I was on like 78, and I'm at 83 for airplanes right now.
Yep. Okay, well, it's not a race to the top, I assure you. Now I need to figure out why this camera's not working. Just give me a second.
I do not have that problem, as I do not use a camera. I have one, but I don't use it. Mainly because I don't have a green screen. If I could get a green screen, I might use the camera.
Yeah, I don't really have space for a green screen. I have to rely on software to remove the background. Yeah, if I put up a green screen, it would be quite awkward maneuvering around the room. It's not a tiny room, but there's a lot of equipment in here.
A lot of them are like roll-ups, kind of like those projection screens from like classrooms and stuff. Like you just pull it down from a roller and then just roll it back up and fold it away.
Yeah, I might invest in one of those actually. The next time I get some Amazon vouchers or something, I might go and have a look at one.
The only thing about those is you got to get the lighting right, otherwise it doesn't work.
Yeah, got to get it keyed perfectly. But I have noticed that the software I'm using is struggling in certain conditions to actually remove the background in a way that I want. It's all right for streaming. It's not a problem, but it's irritating me in the videos where I'm seeing black spots appear. Talking of videos, I have started another one.
Oh, really?
I've started something different this time. It's a completely different. It's got a bit of innovation in it, and this one's going to be about calibration this time.
Oh, a video explaining calibration.
Indeed. Randolph, well, talking about a calibration in all its guises and aspects. But I've innovated at the start of it. It's something quite different for me. I was working on it this morning. I'm quite pleased with it. My wife thought it was quite good as well, which is unusual. She's normally quite critical. And rightly so, because I'm not very good. Randolph, it's good to see you. Okay, Seri Boss has intercepted another spam bot trying to sell me viewers.
Actually, speaking of videos, my latest one, according to the analytics when I checked this morning, has over 1,000 views at this time.
That's splendid.
I don't know how. The only other videos of mine that crack over 1,000 views are the ones that talk about, like, actual historical events. So the fact that a video talking about the state of balance of a game that barely anybody plays anymore can crack over 1,000 views is a miracle.
Yeah, I'm not going to call it a miracle, but it is interesting, isn't it? So, for instance, one of my review videos of, say, a new plane will normally settle around 900 views. So it sounds as if you've hit upon an interesting topic there.
Well, I've already been in discussions with Corvus about expanding that topic further, but in a more detailed and more nuanced way, to also make it shorter.
I actually was in a battle against Corvus late last evening.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Who won?
He did, but I was in my I did decently in my PE2, Doolittle and Thunder, so I was quite happy.
Did you at least shoot at him with the front gun?
I absolutely did not. He stayed well away from me.
Ah, you should have shot at him with the front gun.
I didn't see him, actually. He was in a Bowfighter, so I was a bit surprised. I was expecting to see him, but I didn't see him throughout the entire battle. He ended up being over a sector. It was one of those where we were a long way behind, and then towards the end we captured all but one sector, and the enemy was down to 1 or 2 planes, but it was too late to actually pull the fat out of the fire.
How? Okay. To be fair, Corvus underestimates his own abilities very, very often. So,
I am not surprised to hear that. He does seem like quite a humble guy.
So I'm surprised he was in a heavy fighter, which is his main role, and he wasn't harassing you in the bomber, but...
Yeah, I fully expected him to shoot me down, and I wouldn't have objected if he had, because that's his job. But,
well, that's a 102. I don't want to go head on with that.
Let's go and see if I can use this bomb in the space between bombers arriving over the plant.
High P40.
There we go, it's been successful. Let's go and kill the heavies over here. I'm spending a bit longer over here than I should, actually. There we go, got it.
Well, it's bots. Do we want a superiority and end the game sooner, or do we want to just chill and get some personal points?
I'm absolutely fine either way. I'm probably going to sit over the plant and shoot the bombers anyway, so... Hey, Kveknos. Bonjour. Comment vas-tu cet après-midi? Bien, j'espère.
Morning, Hegveganot.
Pardon me. Pardon me again. It's a nice sunny day in England.
Oh, I saw when I woke up this morning that Burger King actually posted a link to a YouTube video in the Discord.
He did. That's good. A very welcome development.
I'll have to check that out later after the stream.
He has a rich, dark voice like Velvet. You're going to the beach. Excellent. And I didn't need the English translation for all that either, Hegvekanot, as it happens. Well, I hope you have fun at the beach. It's a lovely day for it.
Really? I get rammed by a friendly bot that tells me that I... Ah!
Yes.
Ah.
You wait for... One of these days they'll program the friendly bots who've just rammed you to swear at you in chat. One of my favourite pieces of bot chat is when you get the situation when there's just one bot of in the team left, everybody else is dead, and you get that piece of chat that says, "Where are humans now?"
Yeah, I've gotten that before.
Good evening, Grant.
Hey, Grant.
Evening meal time? Just had your evening meal? Grant eats very late. He's in Australia, so it's just coming up for 9:45 where he is.
Yeah, Grant just appeared in my chat as well. Hello, Grant. How are you?
Jolly good. Jolly good.
Well, Q, where do you want to fly next?
We'll try tier 5. We'll go straight for that bomber, and I'll do a little bit of
Tier 5?
get a little bit more progression. Tier 5, yeah.
Plenty of options in Tier 5. Like,
Glad to hear it.
I actually have a new option in Tier 5.
Ooh, exciting.
The
Key 43 too. Did I say that I think the tier 4's better?
You did.
Oh, I may have.
You did. And I don't know if I fully believe you.
No, can you believe that? I say these things, and strange enough, Mr. Hunter has got an independent mind.
I will say I prefer both of the Tech Tree KI-43-1 and KI-43-2 over the premium KI-43-1C.
Yeah, I think most people would.
Because the 1C, it's just got pea shooters, and that's terrible.
Can you tell me a salient fact about the Key 43 1C, though? There's something about it which is... Oh, thank goodness for map variety. There's something about it which is noteworthy.
It's got the highest base maneuverability of any plane in the game.
Precisely that. You get a brownie point.
But I also noticed the Tech Tree variant has... I think it also has, like, the same maneuverability at, like, 98.
Yeah. It's not quite as good.
Not quite
The rating
as
is slightly higher. No. If you look in the API behind the...
Behind that 98, there's a slight difference.
There is. There's not much in it. Oh, right, so you've not had dinner yet, Grant. Been watching the football and the Olympics. I see. So it's a late meal.
Welcome to the stream, Oot to Door. Sorry if I've completely messed up how you say that. I'm Southern. I'm gonna give that as my excuse.
Hegvekanot. Yes, I'm going up the Soviet bomber line on the NA server because I need things to destroy ground targets. I need to have a well-rounded stable, as it were.
Yeah, mine is still biased towards fighter types. I'm still trying to get frickin' ground attack and bombers in my hangar.
Alright, so I've got 100 capture points
did I
here.
forget to turn off my alarms again?
Yep, you did.
Crap, those are going to be going off all stream. I have been told by several of my fellow NA pilots that I need to build these KIs for speed.
That might work on the NA server. I wouldn't do it on the EU server.
Well, I'm leaning towards agreeing with them on that because I'm currently flying at 228 miles per hour and I feel slow. I feel like
Yes.
I'm not getting over here at all.
Speed is probably more important on the NA server than it is on the EU server.
Like, I didn't even get here in time to stop them from capping this frickin' garrison.
Yeah, you should probably have gone to the middle. I would have suggested you also could have shot the heavy off my tail, for instance.
Oh. If I had
But
gotten
now
there
you're
in time.
yeah. Well, that's also true. You probably wouldn't have got there in time either. But now you're there.
Yep, now I'm here. Who knows for how much longer. considering my engine is taken out.
Yeah, we're losing the middle, unfortunately, despite the fact I took out 100 points. What's our other player? Oh, he's in a AR-197, so he's almost as slow as you.
Yeah, so I can see why the Japanese tech tree is probably one of the least played.
Not so on the EU server. People like their term fighters. Yeah. We needed that heavy taken out. I wonder if I can shoot him down.
You can actually kind of keep pace with them, so if you can get that front gun to connect, absolutely do it.
Like that, you mean?
Alright, I'm gonna go intercept the Stuka.
Yeah, they're both out of the sector at the moment. There's another heavy coming in, a bot one. I'll try and do the same again. I'll try and get the 50-point targets first. And also, the heavy now will almost certainly come and try and shoot me down because of what I've just done to him.
Looks like
Nice.
there's a light fighter and a heavy fighter over this zone. If I can catch up to the light fighter, I would be able to outturn him.
He's coming your way.
Nice. And now we have the plant.
Yep.
And I guess I'm just gonna sit and spin over here.
I would suggest that might be worthwhile.
Because considering I'm too slow to actually, like, go anywhere else on the map.
Yeah, so people like Postal Monkey, I know, put speed into their zeros because of this problem of not being able to get around the map. On the EU server, there are maps where it is irritating, but you can generally sit on, if there's a central sector, you can generally sit there and turn fight all game long, so it just doesn't matter as much.
Well, I'm immediately crit in my pilot, which is lovely. What's shooting me now?
We've got that. You're dead, go away. Yeah. I'm not sure what the AI-197 is doing, but he's probably not going to be a lot of help to you, I suspect.
There's also the whole durability aspect of the Japanese line.
Yes, fragile, prone to fire, can't get up very far.
The Japanese line is the only aircraft line where I don't run medkit, I run fire extinguisher.
Yeah, so do I. It's not the only line, I think.
For everyone else, I can get away with, like, firefighter and medkit. For this one, I think fire extinguisher's nice if I'm not getting shredded by a cannon.
Got half the health of the heavy off.
Yeah, the problem is I do not have the altitude to really contest any of these heavies or bombers.
I'm keeping him low. He's down low all the time. I don't know if you've seen where I'm bombing from.
Oh, I have a PE2 M82, so I kind of have a rough idea how that works. There is a light fighter over this zone. If I can bait him in the... If I can bait him in looking at me... Oh, he's trying to harass our, I got him to look at me. Oh, here's that BF-110.
Okay. Well, he's on a low enough health for you to take.
Yeah, but he's going too fast.
You've also got a multi-roll behind you, so I would think about breaking off and turning for that.
Yeah, especially since
You've also got 2 multi-rolls coming for you. You're in a sandwich at the moment.
Yeah, I've been pincered. This is
More
not
than
good.
pincered, there's 3 of them.
Oh boy. Okay. Wing and tail and pilot are crit currently.
We cannot support you any longer. The storm is so heavy.
Yeah, you're talking about that as if it's a problem.
It might be. Oh, I just set him on fire. Oh, he's running
Good.
fire extinguisher.
That's okay. I'm keeping him turning, so he's now easy for you to shoot.
Yep. Yeah, large cross section. No, he did not take the proper evasive action to get away.
Well, yeah, he was so determined to try and shoot me, and I was manoeuvring so hard he wasn't doing it. He just gave up his plane, and he's not coming back either.
I got their other heavy fighter, which secured
Good.
the zone.
I put 3 shots into the Tomahawk and softened him up a bit.
My engine's
Yes.
out. I can't chase him. Not
You're
that I
right,
would be able
Grant.
to chase him anyway.
If a heavy has forward-firing guns, I am going to use them.
Okay, that is a lag 3-4. And I am not going to get shot by those guns.
Come on, let's have a critical, please.
There's a bomber over this zone, and I do not have the altitude to get up to him. They have a blot. A blot? Yes, a blot Blenheim. Harassing him at this moment in time. Hopefully. Maybe. Yay.
I was a little bit busy there trying to evade the ground and the Tomahawk B that's trying to shoot me.
I think the mining plant is clear. Do you want me to try and get that Tomahawk off you?
No, he's given up.
Okay.
Probably he's taken a lot of health off me. I was hoping to be able to capture this airfield so we could get superiority.
Yeah, if we get superiority, we actually could turn this match around.
Woo! Look what we've got.
Control of the skies. Way to go.
Notice how we started winning once I turned around and started doing Japanese plane things of just sitting over a mining plant guarding it.
Yeah, unfortunately they've taken that airfield. That's going to win them the game. Oh no, it won't. So provided we keep our 4 sectors.
Provided we keep our sectors, yeah.
Yeah, it's all down to the key 43 in this game, by the way, chaps.
They have a bomber. They have a player bomber still. They have a Colonel Havoc in the HE-111.
Yeah, right, the bomber is actually coming over the plant now. There he is.
Oh, he's low. The question is, can I get him in range of my gun?
We're going to win anyway.
No, I'm stalling! Crap!
Yeah, so
Oh, I got him!
Oh, he's dead! That's a good win.
I set him on fire. 800 to 785. That was closer than I thought it'd be.
That was the power of persistence. I actually haven't got maneuverability on this, Grant. It's got engine armor protection. Obviously, it's not. This is a stock bomber. Although this is the first bomber where I bothered to put equipment onto the airframe, but it's not built for maneuverability. But yeah, I did enjoy shooting down that heavy.
Morning, Tailblazer. Welcome to the stream. I can upgrade the airframe. Wait. Oh, wait, no. I can research the KI-61.
Ooh, excellent. Another plane. I can research this final turret, so I'll do that. And now we're on our way to researching the...
Do I buy a hangar slot to put this in? Yeah, I'll go ahead and buy a hangar slot.
What do I need? 28,000. Excellent. Okay.
Should
have a Soviet tier 10 bomber.
I need to complete some daily missions over the next week just to rebuild my token supply. I've gotten a lot of hangar slots lately.
Okay, well, you can start doing that now. It's your choice.
Well, let's see. I have 2 missions that I've almost completed, but I have to fly in period 1.
Okay, that's fine.
And one of them is earn the required amount of base XP while flying multi-roller heavy fighters, and the other one is become top 2 in your combat group by the number of participation in capturing sectors in the required number of battles, and I have to do 5.
Okay.
So
Choose your poison.
well, as a matter of principle, I never go below 4.
Kind of thought that would be the case.
So I'm guessing that. You know what? I'll pull out the I-1629.
Really?
Yeah, I got it for
Okay.
$1.
I am going to fly one of the worst light fighters at Tier 4.
Oh, for a moment there, I thought you were going to do the C714. But you know, I see what you're trying to imply there.
The reason I make that joke is because F-22 Hunter and many of the NA, my NA colleagues that I'm aware of, think the P-36 is really strong and really good, which came as a surprise to me. It's not one of the worst fighters at Tier 4. That's me exaggerating for effect.
Yeah, the worst light fighter, period, is C714.
That's pretty poor, that's for sure.
Like I would rate the Ki-43IC with its pea shooters as a better light fighter than the C714.
So would I. The reason I'm hesitating is because I'm struggling offhand to think of something I think is worse immediately.
I would even go as far as to say the C714 is the worst premium in the game.
Certainly a candidate for that, I would suggest. I think the P-36C rivals it.
I don't have the P-36.
But then the P-36C has got a pretty good airframe and engine. It's just that it's also got pea shooters. So
I don't have the P-36C. I just got the XP-36, the experimental one with the cannons.
Yeah, that's a bit stiff. It's not a very good fighter, but I still think it's better than the C714.
Well, I'm thinking my plan currently is to actually build that one for speed and keep my turn build on my original Tech Tree P-36.
Yeah, why not?
I mean, I have 2 P-36s now. One with cannons. I can do both builds. To the
Not sure if I haven't got very many premium aircraft on this. One of the other reasons I need to gut the bomber line is because I need to complete the vampire mission, so I get myself a free tier 8 to earn credits with. And I'm a long way away from doing that.
Yeah, the vampire missions were a pain.
They probably. My main problem is going to be the lack of suitable aircraft to actually do some of the missions in.
I will say I am glad I did the XP-55 first, because that helped with a lot of the vampire missions.
Yep. The reason I'm not going for the XP-55 mission is because I've already got some Tier 6 premium, so I don't actually need another one. I don't want to buy a Tier 8 premium at the moment. Possibly don't want to buy a Tier 8 premium at all. So the vampire's the option. Right, I'm going to break right, go to the top garrison nearest our spawn.
I guess I'll go to the airfield then.
Oh, you could go and fight in the middle and spin if you like.
There is no middle.
There will be aircraft there. There'll be ground attackers flying back and forth, I'm sure.
Now, let's hope I don't get packet loss, because I've been suffering from packet loss every,
Really?
Yeah.
That's not good.
Like, I was playing, last night and the night before, and, like, for 1 or 2 of the games, I would suffer from, like, 20% packet loss. I'm like, really? 20%?
Yeah, that's a lot.
It's just enough for me to keep control, but at the same time, it's also just enough for me to be a completely easy target.
Too late now. Nice knock to their airfield. So, with that plane Gabreski medal, I'm expecting a Gabreski medal, okay?
I have been trying to get a Gabreski medal. I've almost gotten it in the XF4U6 and the S199. I will probably not get it this game.
Guns are just a bit weak on that plane for it. The ordnance certainly allows you to do it, but the guns just a bit on the weak side for it. lights go off.
I knew I was going to get shot at from above.
So you were looking above to make sure you knew when it was happening. Right, I've got their airfields.
Right, I don't have flaps. I keep thinking I have flaps on this plane, but I don't.
Zdorovo, Alexa, how are you? Good to see you again, it's been a while.
Oh, of course, the target I was going to destroy was destroyed by something else.
We have complete
Oh, no
control
fire.
of the skies. Way to go.
Ow. Fairly confident the only reason I survived that ram is because it was by another I-16.
Yeah, I'm not too bad, Alexa, thank you very much. As you can see, I'm working here on the NA server and I'm flying amongst the most affable chap called F22 Hunter. And I've linked his YouTube stream at the top of it, if you'd like to go and introduce yourself. Alexa is somebody I used to fly with way back in the day.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes.
Way to go.
And also Alexa is very good at doing mods. Doesn't do them anymore, I believe, but lots of skins, lots of mods for gun sites. He's also been extremely helpful to me in producing high visibility fonts and some other bits and bobs in the game which help me see it a bit better.
Well, that's
So
good.
as you can tell, yeah. So as you can tell, all round good egg.
Alright, 110. I can't climb up to you, so you're gonna dive down to me. Or the game
He's not.
We're waiting for your return.
Nope, not happening.
or the game will end because we just had superiority for what, 2 minutes?
It's all bot game, wasn't it? So
Yeah, it's early in the morning on the NA server.
yeah, we'll have to arrange if and when your schedules have to change because of attending college. We'll have to arrange some times if we can where we're actually near a prime time on the NA server.
Oh no, was there a player there? Rodu Sniper just added me to contacts. No, there was not a player in this match. That must have been from the previous match.
Yes, must have been.
Interesting. Anyway, it looks like you have a tier 8 selected. Is that where you're wanting to fly?
Indeed.
The next one? Alright. I have a new tier 8.
I know, this is why I'm giving you the opportunity to throw it off.
Thanks to a unexpected gift of a P38L bundle from Corvus, I ended up with enough gold to acquire the arrow.
Good acquisition.
And I have it equipped with long gun barrels, just so that way I can snipe with that central cannon a little bit further away.
Yep. Get Demolition Expert for the bombs. This is a Gabreski medal. Nothing is a Gabreski medal printer in the game, but this is as close as you get.
Oh, well, I'm still putting points on this pilot to
Yes.
the Demolition Expert on him.
Yeah, almost all my pilots are 1 or 2 points. I'm not actually transferring the pilots as I go up the trees. I'm getting completely fresh pilots every time.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I played the game. And now I have a hangar where I have every aircraft has a complete crew except for one. Recently, I made the SE-100 Soviet. I kicked out the French crew, and it sits in my hangar empty. I absolutely, I absolutely despise that plane.
Vodka bottles. Sorry, as we talked over one another there, it sits in your hangar empty along with the empty vodka bottles.
I absolutely despise flying the SE-100. So it brings me great satisfaction to see it empty in my hangar.
Oh, I see. It's a kind of a passive-aggressive thing.
Yeah. It's partly why I made it Soviet, too.
I'm not even sure if I've got the SE-100 on this account. I might have.
To be fair, if you want it, it's not necessarily that expensive in regards to gold. It's just... I don't like it. It's too slow to actually be a decent heavy fighter, in my opinion.
You are approaching the area of combat
Finally.
operations. Be ready.
Wow, the game is taking forever to honour my commands to change the camera. Sorry, not the game. OBS.
Well, we're bottom tier, but the only tier 9 player is an IL-40.
Right, I'm going to dash for the centre in that case.
I'm gonna go military base then.
I think that's smart.
Destroy that central building, take out the 2 ADAs. I hope that'll cap it.
You can do it that way, or you can take out full gun emplacements and destroy the ADAs. And if you have in mind a Gabreski medal, that's the way you'd go about it.
Well, I've had a Gabreski medal in my mind for the past couple of weeks.
It's entirely up to you. Don't let me persuade you, but
the difficulty is I am an air-to-air mentality guy trying to figure out how to destroy ground targets.
practice makes perfect. Well, you could be shooting the J7W1 that's on my tail rather than me as... Oh, crikey. Didn't get the shot off in time.
You know, there's one plane I need to put long gun barrels on. That's my HO-229.
Yep, I would just recommend that.
But I gotta get that specialized first.
Flash, but no hit.
Can I get some repairs, airfield, please?
Wouldn't mind some repairs myself, to be honest.
Ah! Thank you. I had them 1 health. I guess I'm gonna make a run at the enemy enemy rocket base, considering we've almost flipped
Yep.
their garrison.
Yep, I would.
passive as J7W while I'm flying by.
The enemy is launching rockets
Good
at
luck.
us from the military base. Take action.
The problem I have with gun barrels is they make it to where the guns overheat faster.
Gun barrels, I think, reduce accuracy.
No, the long gun barrels, not the gas operated action.
Yes, you're right. It's not accuracy those affect.
I would hope long gun barrels actually help accuracy, considering that's what they say they do.
It doesn't worsen it. What they do is increase the range, of course, which you know. And they have managed to destroy the maintenance shed, so... But I've still got over half health, so it's okay. How are you getting on over there? Looks like you're going to have it shortly.
Says I have 4 air targets destroyed.
We are controlling the military bases. Give the enemy a hard time.
Ow, do not shoot me with AA guns, we just flipped this zone.
It's annoying when they shoot you when they're dead, isn't it?
You're dead, don't shoot me.
Air supremacy achieved.
Well, this time we've got superiority against a populated game, so that's good. No.
Yeah, I've been chasing that guy since the military base. Nice. Repair. Oh, did someone bomb the fix-it?
It's been like that for at least a minute, so it may come back in another minute or so.
That's annoying. Do I stay for repairs, or do I just go try and get some more kills?
How much health have you got?
221.
6 of one, half a dozen of another.
Game's over anyway.
Indeed.
Great job today. We'll be waiting
I
for
got
you
to
back
spin
in
that, and the Akamatsu medal. Some nice progress. That ME1P1092 is coming ever closer. You finally got your first 2 points in Elise Clark. Excellent.
See, Tudor, you say the SC-100 is excellent for gunner kills, and while I'll admit it's a strong gun in the turret, I can't make it work. It just doesn't work. It's rather anemic, actually.
Which plane was that?
The SC-100, its tail gunner.
Sorry, I'm doing the surprised face on my stream.
This is not the first time I have made you do the surprised face on your stream.
Different strokes for different folks, as they say in the US. Bogey One Kenobi, the Elise Clark. What should my first 2 skill points go to? So you're keeping the mastery skill for the P51D, and I would recommend you keep the other skill as well on Elise Clark. So with a P51D, probably, depending on your equipment, I would suggest Engine Guru, or if it's available, and I can't remember what the skills are on Elise. Oh, you've got Elise Clark. I'm thinking Josephine here. Sorry, I beg your pardon.
I have Elise Clark.
Aerodynamics expert, Bogey One Kenobi. And if that is not appropriate because you haven't got equipment, Engine Guru 1.
So I have Elise Clark with Aerodynamics Expert and Firefighter. I'm working on getting the next skill point, and once I get that, I'm going to put Engine Guru on this build of mine.
I'm not blowing a kiss to you. Don't worry, that was my wife who's off to see her mother. Just saying cheerio. I believe it's your choice.
It's my choice? Well, I still need to do period 1 stuff. So,
Okay.
So back to tier 4, and I'll give the lag 3-4 another chance, I guess.
Okay, remember to pulse fire the cannons, and remember the rockets need to be fired at preferably partially damaged targets if you can manage it, or gun emplacements with the bunkers side by side.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Nova. Welcome to the stream.
Ah, is that Mr. Nova Tempest?
Yep, he's doing a salute in the chat.
One of the word games I was playing this morning actually had Nove as one of the solutions. Put me in mind of Mr. Tempest.
See, Grant, that's the problem. I don't have any good gunners because I barely ever play any airplanes that require them. My hangar has a very heavy bias towards light fighters that I've only recently been correcting with multi-rolls and heavies.
You're welcome, Bogey. I hope that works for you. I would recommend you get Elise Clark with as many skill points as possible, as quickly as possible, because she is a really flexible pilot and she's really good in a whole range of American aircraft.
Yeah, I've kept her in the P-51D, but certainly she can I've seen her make the F-86 an even more lethal machine and other things like that. So
That is exactly where I have her on my F-86 Sabre.
I keep her on the 51D because that's where I get full access to the whole range of her abilities with the unique mastery skill.
Yep, that's a good decision. She's very good in that plane as well. The thing is, that maneuverability skill she brings to the party is really good in a whole range of planes.
Yeah. I've seen people put her in the P-61.
Yeah, I've done that in the past.
Okay, well, I'm going to go airfield.
Okay.
Because I feel like I'm...
Plenty of unarmored targets there, so
Yep.
you should be able to use the rockets to very good effect.
Get ready for action.
Some even put it in the XF-90. I have done that as well. In fact, almost any American is very good in the Ascender, for instance, and so on and so on.
Yeah, I threw in my Ascender one day just to see how she would change the flight characteristics. Oh boy, she made that plane really, really, really good, and it's already really good.
Yep. Well, in fact, you get up to 112 maneuverability with her in there. Terrifically flexible pilot. I would say, for my money, she's the best of the special pilots, Elise Clark. I bombed myself. That was silly.
Yeah, Nova's guilty of putting Elise in P-61s as well. He says she makes the P-61 even crazier.
Well, I was getting up to, and I wasn't particularly trying, but I was getting up to 71 maneuverability in the P-61 before the nerfs, and you can still get it back to something like 64, 65 if you put her in there now.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, there are planes now that can take it out. For instance, a well-built P-80A, an F-82A. I can't believe I've been shot down. I stupidly let myself get bombed there. So the P-61 is still a pest if it's built with Elise Clark in the cockpit.
Which is premium, there's no excuse not to.
Absolutely not. You want Elise Clark with as many skills as possible. Buenas tardes, Freddy. Do you know, funny enough, Bogey, you've just fixed upon a plane where I don't think I have put Elise Clark, a P-36.
Yeah,
Strangely.
what happens if you put her in a P-36?
Well, she'll improve it, that's for sure. I just probably wouldn't train her for that plane. But
Well, there's premium P-36s. You put her in the
yeah,
XP.
but you'd make it a lot more manoeuvrable. Unfortunately, the guns would still be an issue. There we go. I must have bombed myself because I lost all my health. Either that or I got bombed by an enemy bomb and didn't realise it.
No, Nova does raise a good point, actually. Charlotte in the K6.
Okay, so Bogey, let me just be clarify here. She has a P51D mastery skill. That's the one with the M, and that one is only effective on the P51D. She has another skill which you should not deselect, if I may make so bold, which is applicable to all planes. That's the manoeuvrability skill. It replaces, I think, aerodynamics expert. Aerobatics expert, but it also incorporates aerobatics expert. It's basically double the effect of that skill, and that's the one that makes her mighty in other planes.
It's aerobatics. It's aerobatics plus. That's how I like to think
Yes,
of it.
yes, that's a good way of describing it.
These rockets are kind of sad.
Yes, they're not good. You need to use them wisely.
Let's just ignore the fact I just blatantly missed the last one I shot there.
Well, missing doesn't help, I agree. What targets, please?
Okay, attack craft, you want to take some shots at me? I'm going to take some shots at you.
Fine,
Russian multi-role rockets just fly out suck. I can see, yeah, I can see that. Although, to be fair, this is a tier 4. Might not be giving them, the fairest of shakes by being this low. I just don't have any Russian multi-rolls higher up.
You'll do well in the P40, Bogey. Russian multi-rolls are a bit of an acquired taste. Depends on whether you like sniping or not.
Well, I've been having fun with the Tempest, with the new Tempest HO229 and the TU1.
You'll soon be cut off from support.
So,
Yeah.
I say again, support
And you
will
might
not
enjoy
be
the
available.
Yak 7 and aircraft that follow it.
yeah, that's the Yak line, yeah? They're the sniper ones?
Yep.
Yeah, I've been thinking about going that line, just out of pure curiosity. But I want to make some progress on the Japanese and British multi-role line first, before I do that.
Victory is in sight. Keep it up.
Yeah, the British multi-role line is more forgiving, especially given that you're coming from a fighter background.
Mm-hmm. And I have this tendency to fly everything like it's a fighter, whether it is or isn't.
Storm here.
Yeah, I've had a friend who basically everything was a 0. It didn't matter what it was. Ground attacker, bomber, heavy, it's a 0.
Okay, well, I know for a fact not everything is a 0.
No, you're wrong. Everything was a 0.
My mistake. Everything is a 0. I can turn circles around you in a in a P-38. Let's go.
Yeah, fine. I don't care if you're an A6M5. My P-38 outturns you because it's a 0. He had fun. I'll give him that. He had a lot of fun. Oh, you little slippery devil.
Yeah, I am being told that the Su-9 is a stinker in regards to the Russian sniper line.
There's another tricky one because the caliber of the guns goes down at tier 9, so the I-211 is a bit tricky as well.
Great job today.
So you get these big caliber guns on the tier 8, so you then get these big caliber guns on the I-215 at tier 10, but they actually go down for some reason on the I-211.
Interesting.
The I-215 was the first plane many years ago I got over 25k in a battle in.
Gosh, I can't remember what plane I was flying when I first got over 20k. It was probably the P-40, I'll be honest.
It's a good possibility. Good possibility that it was the P-40.
It was either the P-40 or the P-36, one of those two. Because they're the two planes I have the most hours in, so that's the most likely conclusion I can draw.
Okay.
Let's see, Deadly Wings is my 10-point mission. I need to earn the required amount of base XP while flying multi-roller heavies. I'm at 6,195 out of 10,000. Alright, you pick next tier, and then I'll probably be dragging us back down to 4 after that.
I'm going to jump into the tier 5 bomber again to get some progress in it, if you don't mind.
I don't mind it all. Tier 5. Lots of options for me at tier 5. You know what? I brought it up a little while ago. I'm P-40.
20,000 incoming. Crew buff camos available for the P-40. I think I'll probably go with the standard concealment camos if that's what you've got. If you had a chrome camo for the P-40, I would use that instead.
Oh, I love the chrome camos. They stand out. Beautiful.
Well, and the extra cruise speed is not to be sniffed at either.
You see, I don't pick paints for their bonuses. I pick paints on whether or not I think they look good on the airplane. And then I run that on every single map, and I don't care if I don't get concealment. Because like my S199 runs the winter paint on all maps.
Oh, okay. I haven't heard of anybody doing that before.
Yeah, I have the winter paint with the blue nose, with the blue cowling art on it.
Okay. What do you think of the historical camos that they've been producing recently?
Oh, shut up, phone. I mean, historical camos are nice. Personally, I would rather look as flashy as possible whenever I'm flying any kind of aircraft. Excuse me.
Bonjour, Burger King.
But, you know, that's just my personal preference. I like the idea of looking as flashy as possible because I want people to come challenge me in duels. It's what I live for when I fly fighters, especially.
Un moment, s'il vous plaît, monsieur. Nous avons le chasseur des poules ici. Burger King has arrived. Thank you very much for that, F-22 Hunter.
Hello, Burger King. Oh! XP-54, P-39. Well then.
Going to need you to try and keep the XP-54 off me.
Yeah.
I'm fine, Burger King. I'm on the NA server, as you probably realised. And I'm flying with F-22 Hunter.
Are you going to go military base?
Oh, I'll take the risk, yeah.
Okay, I'll just follow you then. I'll just follow you there, because if you're going there, then there's a good chance the XP-54 will as well.
Very good chance. I would have expected him to do exactly that.
So, energy fighter versus heavy, let's go.
Set him on fire. Make his day for him.
I have been setting things on fire way more than usual over the past week. And I don't know if it's just RNG playing into my favor or what.
Right, I'm going to splat 4 bombs into the central target because I want to be as sure as possible that I'm going to kill it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit of a waste. 3 would probably do, but I just don't want to risk leaving any of it behind.
Well, the Corsair has already decided that he wants to challenge me to a fight. See?
Okay.
Oh, he set me on fire. Well, I have fire extinguisher, so unfortunate for him. I now get to turn inside his circle, set him on fire, and take him out.
Good job.
He's also running the speed paint, so his dive speed's actually pretty decent. But unfortunately, there is this thing called the ground.
Guess what I've been picked up by?
54, and I'm nowhere near.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't matter because it's between sector.
Oh, there's a P-39, and he's diving me at this moment. And he ran
The
me.
XP-50... Yeah, oh, okay, so the XP-54 is now off into the centre, but it doesn't matter because you can go there and choose to shoot him down or not.
Well, I'm dead.
Yeah, exactly, I know that.
Yeah, so I'll be there when I can.
Yeah, they've decided to arrive in force over there. I don't know what's holding us up on the garrison either. It keeps on going backwards.
I don't know. All I know is I'm using Boost Cooler to get to that sector, that military base.
I'm going to go and try and take the airfield. Although I suspect I'll be going into the military base in a moment.
We do need to take an airfield.
Jimbo Billy Bombs.
Yeah, I've seen him around. He's pretty decent, actually.
Yeah, I'm going to take the airfield and then we'll come back to the middle.
What is shooting me now? Oh, there's a freaking 190.
Yeah, you've only got 5 of them around you, so don't worry.
Oh, yeah, only 5. Only 5. Only 5, ladies and gentlemen.
I feel sorry for the 5, personally.
Oh, my wings crit. That's lovely. I'm gonna take out the 54 first, though.
We are losing the military base. There are too many enemy aircraft.
Oh, he switched! He's not in the Corsair anymore. He's in a Yak.
Show them who's boss.
I don't know why. He actually put up a pretty decent fight in that Corsair. He's top tier. Why would you switch from the Corsair to the Yak?
Over the forward airfield. Nice work.
He feels more comfortable sniping you from a long distance.
Where's that 190 that crit my wing? I want to take it. Hang on, there's a KI-4032 here. I gotta check that out. Are you kidding me?
Nicely done.
Well, we're gonna have to retake that military base.
Yeah, so I'm just below you and to your left.
Yeah. I think the 190 is looking at you. Or is he looking at me? He's looking at you. Okay.
He was looking at me a bit too closely.
That's hilarious. I'm glad I caught that on camera. Hello, Yak 9. I am on your tail and I am not going to leave it. You are not going to get me by switching planes.
Really?
rockets at us from the military base. Take action. The military base is ours. Prepare to carry out a strike.
Now you're rendering part 4 of Tempest Talks. I know Corvus should get in the podcasting business.
You absolutely should.
The edited version of my video with him is an hour long, effectively. He switched to a Ki-88.
Well, he's switching to some interesting aircraft.
He rammed me. This guy really can't make up his mind. I mean, they're winning.
Hang in there. You'll soon be
Actually,
cut
we could
off
still
from
turn this
your
around if we take more sectors.
The port will not be available.
A nasty little bomber just shot at me.
Hmm.
We're going to lose the middle again. BF-109F is not having a particularly good game.
I mean, arguably, I'm not having a great game either.
The enemy has control of all key objects. You cannot leave it like that.
Why am I getting shot at by a friendly...
Cannot support you any longer.
Oh, don't tell me that's the BF-109F.
It is.
Do you copy? Over.
He's being a twat, is he? Okay, I'll make sure we report him then.
I don't think he hit me, but still. Like, come on, dude.
What, he was...
They've almost got us.
You mean he was shooting at another aircraft?
No, the heavy fighter was long dead. The heavy fighter was long dead. I had killed it. Which is why I was so confused as to why there were tracers whizzing past. Alright, I've nearly flipped this garrison. I just gotta get this last boomerang.
It doesn't matter, it's all too late.
I just gotta make sure I outscore that 109F. He's already dead.
Well, he's dead. He's dead.
He's
only got
already
2,000,
dead.
so-
Well, we tried. Oh, there's that Ki-88. Not that it matters. Game's pretty much over.
Attention, all aircraft. Fall back and regroup.
Yeah, we needed more support there. They had competent players in all three of their planes.
Yeah. The thing is that
Bogey, thank you for being here.
that guy that was flying the Corsair initially, he could have easily taken me on. He was turning with me. I don't know why he felt the need to switch. Personally, if I was in a Corsair, I would have taken that duel.
Yeah, I think I would have taken the Yak personally.
Well, I mean,
Hello, Typhoon. How are you?
the Yak was arguably easier to take out than the Corsair.
Yeah, but he, in terms of maneuverability, he knows what he's doing, which apparently he didn't. It would have been much easier to take you out with the Yak, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm in your hands again.
Yeah.
Let's see what progress I've made. What have we got now? 6,197.
Yeah. I hate to do it to you, but I have to drag you back down to 4 for the frickin' 10 token mission thing.
Oh, that's okay.
I gotta fly
I'm here to help.
multi-rolls. And I need about 4,000 more base XP. So this could be one really good game, or I could get Uno-mossed and have to go again.
Let's hope it's a good game. Oh, you came across Hunter yesterday and traded punches. Oh, Typhoon. You've been fighting my flatmate.
Oh, really? I flew a good amount of battles yesterday. Pardon me if I do not remember us trading blows. I'm sure we did.
He's young. His memory's not what it should be.
Did I win?
Typhoon, this is your opportunity to say no. You wiped the floor.
I think I was flying a good amount with Nova yesterday, so I think I won. Because we were on a hot streak. We were on a hot streak yesterday. I actually did have a battle over the past week where someone said they watched my videos, and I was like, cool! Like, I don't know what to say when people say that.
Attention! You are entering the combat zone. Get ready for battle. Good luck.
There are more players on at this time than I'm used to for Sunday mornings. At least at lower tiers there are.
Yeah, I'd say it's okay. I'm curious to see what our P40N does.
Well, he better carry the game.
Well, leaving that aside, I'm wondering where he's going initially.
I'm going Garrison. I need base XP, so that means I need to destroy as many of a mix of ground and air targets as I can.
Right, the P40N has been, I'm going to say, a minor nuisance, because he's gone to the same garrison as you.
Oh.
I was hoping he'd go into the airfield and I was going to support him, but that's not going to happen now.
Well, if he's over here, then I guess I'll go airfield.
What are you in?
I-1629.
I'll size it up very carefully if I were you.
Ooh, specialized light fighter, not going over airfield.
XFL-1, yeah. Kind of thought that might be your decision.
Actually, the Hurricane 1A is the specialized one. But the XFL-1 is not over the airfield. Ooh. That's concerning.
You found it somewhere else, have you?
I haven't found it yet. That's the concerning part. I know what that XFL is capable of. I have one. It's a really, really solid fighter.
Punchy cannon.
Alright, I'm gonna go see if I can harass this, one of these attack planes at this mining plant here.
Excellent idea.
Considering I do not have the altitude performance or speed to do anything else. And I may as well drop a couple of bombs on this target here. I had my tail crit? By what?
Yeah, you've got yourself in between two ground attackers.
Oh, that's a player! I thought they were both bots. Bots don't normally do that. Fair enough. Fair frickin' enough. Wish we had the airfield. Well, it looks like y'all have that mining plant in hand, so I'm gonna go spend my rockets at the other one.
We haven't got that. That's a good idea.
My rockets aren't going to do much damage, but, you know, if I can help the attack craft over here, then may as well try.
You alright there, Dilly? What you doing, eh? What you doing in the nude?
Alright, well, I am out of rockets.
You'll have more. You will have more.
Yeah, 80 seconds. I will say, the ordnance does leave a little bit to be desired on this plane.
Are you in the lag again?
No.
Which one are you in?
I-1629.
Oh, yes. Oh, gosh, no. I don't agree. I think the ordnance is pretty good. It's the guns that are the problem.
The bombs, I like the bombs. Rockets, eh. I don't feel like the rockets do enough damage. Now, granted, I could just be spoiled. I'm used to the new Corsair.
Oh, well, that spoils everything, frankly. Okay, that's their hurricane shot down. Don't know where the P-40N... Oh, there he is.
Gonna get rammed by heavy fighter. Let's not do that. Let's take out that
Oh, I
P-43.
supposed it was going to happen eventually. I think myself and the P-40N have just rammed each other.
Oh. That's not good.
Well, we're both doing the same thing. Defending the plant. So, of course, instead of being able to resist the hurricane attack, we've now both been shot down because neither of us have got any health. But we've had the plant for a long time, so it's okay. I'm going to go off and...
And we have the other one. Well, for now.
Yeah, I'm going to go off and defend that.
Be advised, a line of thunderstorms is approaching. We'll soon be unable to provide support. Do you copy? Over.
Right, no flaps. I hit the button expecting flaps, and I don't get flaps.
Hasn't got flaps. I don't bother to relearn. I actually still put the hand into the same shape as if there were flaps.
I got blown up by the XFL. I found him.
You got booped, did you?
Oh yeah.
We cannot support you any longer.
2 shots tore off my wings.
Do you copy? Over. Way to go. Victory is close.
Oh, Flying Vanguard. Nice. Let's just ignore the fact that I wasn't in the sector when it capped.
Stay alert, pilots. Large enemy force spotted over the airfield.
Super.
Waiting for you back home.
How'd I get second?
3 chevrons. You were doing your job.
It didn't feel like I was really doing that much.
Yeah, you sometimes get that. There are games where you think, oh, really hard here. And you come up with 1 chevron and 4,000 points, and you're thinking, how did that happen? And then there are other games where you go, how did I get top?
Yeah, it's like how did I do that? I wasn't doing well enough for that, and then boom, you get all the awards, and it's like, really? You're gonna reward me when I play mediocre, and then you're gonna punish me when I play really, really well.
Yeah, it's a good tactic, that.
Oh, tier 10. I still only
Yeah,
have
just for a bit of
1 option.
bit of variety.
I am getting close. I'm getting close to the XF90. I mean, like,
Well, the next tier 10 for me is likely to be the MEP 1101.
not a bad choice.
Strong choice, I would say. It's not going to be as potent as it is on the EU server, but it'll be handy enough.
I don't know. I'm under the impression there are less bombers over here on NA than there are over in tier 10 EU.
My maneuverability rating on my European MEP 1101 is 83.
Oh. So you're going to be back to the base airframe without
yes.
all of your gizmos on it. Okay.
Yes.
Still, it's a handy little plane, even at base, I would say.
Mm-hmm. It'll be good enough. There'll be plenty disturbed by it. It's really more to introduce some variety, so we've got a bit more choice at tier 10.
Yes, part of the reason why I've been trying to grind out the XF90 as fast as I possibly can. I'm at like 21,000 aircraft experience away from getting it.
Oh, you're not that far away then.
Yeah, I literally just turn on a booster and play the F2H for an hour, and then I leave.
Okay. I'm going to head towards the plant.
So, there's 2 other players in an unspecialized FJ1 and Yak 30.
This is correct.
So depending on the build of that Yak 30, it could give me some problems, but it's unspecialized, so I doubt there's any kind of real, decent speed build on it.
It could be close in terms of maneuverability as well. You might be able to do it.
I actually, a few weeks ago, I encountered a game with a player in a specialized Yak 30 that kept up with me in a climb.
Yeah, they've got pretty good acceleration. So they can surprise you over a short distance.
No, I mean long-term climb. I use boost cooler and everything.
Okay, that's an interesting build. I haven't come across one like that before.
I could only guess it was a speed build, because no normal, because he was struggling to turn with me, but he could keep up with me.
Oh, interesting.
I was genuinely surprised.
Yeah, I would be as well.
Attention all fighters. Enemy bombers detected.
Hi, Javelin. I see a big Delta Wing target that I get to shoot for free. You're no XF90. You can't get away from me. Well, that was fun.
I think the 2 fighters are both over the plant for some reason.
Huh. Maybe to prevent us from taking it?
You've got the plant.
Okay, well then they're just wasting their time.
They're trying to allow their ground attackers bombers to get in at it.
Oh, you got the Yak 30 on you?
Yeah,
And the FJ1.
I'd said they're both here, and interestingly, one of them shoots at my engine the moment he lands a single shot.
I'm just waiting for this Yak 30 to make a mistake because I think he's turning with me unspecialized.
That side, it absolutely stopped me from turning where I wanted to go. Right. Can you shoot the one off my tail, please?
I am currently in the middle of a turn fight with this Yak 30, and if I leave, I'm going to
You
get
can
shot.
forget the Yak 30. Shoot the one off my tail, please.
Alright. I did... Okay, there's a mountain there.
No, not shoot the mountain. Shoot the Yak.
I didn't even shoot the mountain. For a second there, the game wasn't even sure I touched the mountain. That's why I was confused. I'll have to clip that and send it to you. It's like the camera faced through the mountain. I'm like, oh, that's gonna be close. And, it's like the ground just sucked the plane down. Alright, well, I'm boosting back over.
Yep. Can't shoot that ground attacker yet because I want to save him until the plant unlocks. Good. Now, can I get up in time? Shoot. I knew that was going to be tight. It was tighter than it should have been.
I guess I'll get this IL-40.
Yeah, I might take the bomber out and then I'll go and drop my bombs at the plant.
See a light? Nope, that's an ME-262, not a light fighter. Playing a bit defensive at the moment. We have bomber fights, but they're not going for the freaking mining plant. That's a little annoying.
How many points do we need? 70. I've made it easy for them.
Problem is, the bombers are going towards the command center, I believe.
Yeah, it's done by which sectors are taken first.
Oh, okay. I was going to strafe for ground target that was on low health. Oh, here comes the FJ1. Is this the guy that was on you earlier?
Yes, of course it
Well,
was.
allow me to kill him this time.
Oh, okay.
Make up for
How's
that,
that?
embarrassing mountain
How's that?
crash.
How's that going for you?
Oh, he's dead.
Almost got us.
Good. We need another sector.
A line of thunderstorms is approaching. We'll soon be unable to provide support. Do you copy? Over.
Yeah, we need to flip a few more sectors before the, we need to flip a couple of sectors and then let the mining plant do its whole give you bonus point thing. The problem is I'm stuck over the mining plant now, trying to defend it.
If you would like to leave, I'll defend the mining plant.
All right, I'm gonna make a dash for the enemy command centers right there.
Thank you.
I'm gonna say make a dash. I don't have a boost cooler up yet, so to use dive speed to try and speed up.
That's it. There's no way to break through for you now. You're on your own.
Oh, that's an F-94. I realized too late.
We've probably lost this game then.
I realized too late that was an F-94. It freaking got buzzsawed to death.
Bomber squadron detected. Engage them immediately.
And apparently Squall Line hit while I wasn't paying attention. Whoops.
Not much I can do here, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I think one more score of the game, and I think they have it. Oh well. Good attempts all around, though. I wouldn't say this was a bad game.
Attention, all aircraft. Fall
Yeah,
back
we
and regroup.
really should not have lost against a pair of fighters. Okay, your choice again?
I feel like I'm so close to finishing this 10-point mission, and then I don't have to worry about it anymore, at least. And maybe I'll actually get one that allows us to play higher than period 1.
Hello, Mosspan. I'll try that again. Hello, Mosspants. Good afternoon to you.
You know what? I don't want to play in Tier 4. I want to fly to TU1, actually.
Okay, Tier 7 it will be then. Have I got work to do with this aircraft? Let's have a quick look. Yes, I need to grind out the TA-152 as well, so we'll go in this one. Hello, Oxygen Thief. Nice to have you back again. Are there general tips for getting specialist lot across the board? Or is it just a case of grinding them out as you go? What you can do, and you may need to do this, for instance, on certain classes of aircraft, such as bombers, mid-tier, low-tier bombers, where you have to shoot down enemy aircraft with your turrets, which is nasty and difficult. You've got 2 missions to specialise. A primary one, which is the one which I think you're probably going to have to grind out whatever you do. Well, that's not quite true. But you'll probably grind out the primary mission. You could consider completing the... trying to avoid doing, with the bombers particularly, where this secondary mission would... Let me show you on a bomber. It's much easier. Be with you in a moment, F-22 Hunter.
Oh, okay, so you cancelled the queue to show off the,
I did, yes. Okay, so here we go. Aerial targets destroyed by a gunner. This can be a real problem on a bomber. Capture points earned, it's just a question of grinding them out. What you can do is, if you happen to get the capture points earned, completed, you can use tokens, as it's indicating here, and it will be less than 40 to complete this secondary mission. If you have lots of tokens, which most people haven't, but I have on the EU count, you can even use tokens. But that's the only way you can speed it up. Otherwise, it's just a grind. I don't believe there's anything you can do with boosters, because all of the missions for all of the classes are dependent on you destroying something. And none of the boosters, apart from giving you better rewards for having done it, none of the boosters will do that for you.
Yeah, the boosters...
So yeah, I'm afraid... Yeah. So I'm afraid it is just a question of grinding and picking your moment to use tokens if you've got tokens to use.
I mean, you could be like me and just not care about a B-17 and accidentally specialize it one day because you've somehow met all the requirements and you didn't even realize you did.
Whatever you do, and F-22 Hunter is actually getting onto an important point there, don't let it become a grind. If you stop having fun, go and do something else. Fly another plane or even play something, another game. Grinding in this game can really drive you potty. Adventures of Maximka, I beg your pardon. Hello, good afternoon to you.
My advice in regards to specialization The higher up you go, the more progress you're going to make towards it before you get your next plane. This really gets started around like tier 7 and up. So it's not really going to be that bad of a grind because while you're getting specialized, you will also be making progress towards other things at the same time.
Unless you're using boosters, of course.
Unless you're using boosters. If you're using boosters, then that's a little different.
Yeah, because you'll make the progress you want, but without getting as far as along the specialization.
So,
yeah, but it's in there on purpose, basically to give you extra grinds. Oxygen Thief. There's a history of this. In short, the brief version is the World of Warplanes team in 2018 noticed that most of the players weren't progressing to high tiers and concluded it was because they enjoyed playing the mid tiers, so they gave them extra grinds to do. I think they made the wrong conclusion. I think probably people weren't progressing to high tiers because they hadn't fixed the bugs in the game at that time.
looks like they have a P-47N and a P-39 on the other team.
They do indeed.
Which I know from past experience I can one-shot a P-39 with these guns. So
You can one-shot a lot of things.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that this thing can just annihilate.
Do you know what I would do if I were you?
What?
Have a guess.
Mining plant?
Yes.
Okay.
Tell me what you can do, pilots.
I'll try it.
Let's roll.
The mining plant is worth a lot more to us than the command center. I can probably take the airfield and then go back for the command center if we have to.
Works for me. Well, I'm cruising at a stable 400 miles per hour over here, so I don't know if I'm going to get there before they do.
I'll tell you, Oxygen Thief, it will definitely keep you occupied.
Especially if it's one of the annoying grinds, like multi-role fighters. Although for me, the multi-rolls aren't that bad, but that's just because I fly everything like it's a light fighter, and that helps with the multi-roll grind.
Are we back to you fly everything like a zero again?
I don't fly everything like a zero. I fly everything like a P-36.
Touche. Nicely done. Okay, so their P-39N player is the kind of player who gets hit by a 30mm cannon and doesn't react.
Well, I have their P-47N on me, and I'm not getting away from this.
Then I would suggest you try and get out of the sector and dump your aircraft. We have the command center as it happens anyway, so you've already done plenty there. You've interfered.
Yes, I did kill one bomber, I believe. Yeah. And I can respawn at the airfield, which means I can actually get there in a timely manner this time.
Indeed.
The one issue I have with the TU-1 is it's not really that fast.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't go to the plant this time because they've now got it. Unless you can see they've got a lot of aircraft hanging around there doing a defensive job.
P-47 and P-39 right over there, actually.
Yeah, okay. See if you can get them at long range. Hurt them.
These idiots have just made themselves low and, like, high and slow. Like, what the heck, dude? Don't ever fly just straight up. Come on. It's basic common sense. I can't do anything else here, though, because there's no more planes in the sector.
Yeah, that's the problem. But you can kill the ground attacker, and that's useful.
I can kill the ground attacker, yeah. How did they regain progress on that mining plant?
Something crashed there, perhaps? Something got destroyed by AA guns?
We really only needed 60 points to flip this, and...
Yeah.
Oh,
Most likely it's bomber got shot down by AA guns.
Here comes the P-47. Oh, and there's the P-39 behind him. I'm actually going to turn to this P-39 real quick. Alright, I'm going to boost straight up. Since these guys have proven that they'll chase anything straight up into the atmosphere.
Yeah, just don't turn into the plant.
Alright, I'm out of the plant. I'm hoping that I can get a little backup.
Okay. You're flying into their spawn, so take opportunities to shoot anything that comes out of it. I'm actually now going to go into the plant because if they come across me, they're going to die, most likely.
Alright, got the P-47, got the Yak.
Super duper, good job,
There's
well done.
I found the P-39.
Burger King, you need to speak in Danish to Mary.
Alright, I can't turn with a P-39. I'm gonna dive. Let our 190
Why
deal
would
with
you?
it. You got that P-47?
No, I'm going to break off because there's something threatening me from behind.
Alright. I'll take the P-47 then.
Yep, that's a much better division of tasks. Billy, what are you doing? Billy, you can't sit on my mouse. Are you pressing the firing button now? Ah.
Is your cat
I have a
shooting your gun?
The cat is actually sitting on my mouse and refusing to budge. Actually, it's time to let her out. So just after this game, I'm going to take a very brief break whilst I let her outside.
Yeah, that's fine. Hit him with the sniper cannons, he's on fire. Should be an easy takeout. Nice.
Already done. Good girl. Just be patient. Billy.
Receiving reports about rapidly deteriorating weather conditions. Support will be unable to reach you. Do you read me? Over.
You good girl.
Keep it up. Victory is almost.
If you're wondering why I'm firing and firing and firing, ladies and gents, this is actually Dilly on the mouse.
Why does this P-39 keep flying straight up?
Inexperienced is the answer you're looking for.
We cannot support you any longer. The storm is too heavy.
Yeah, this is the last time the P-47 is going to be a feature in this battle. There we go.
We're waiting for your return.
And I think that was also the last time the P-39 would have been a feature in the battle as well.
Pilot, yeah, feline fire control, you're right. Pilot Officer Dilly. Indeed it was. Let me just show you her very quickly before I allow her to go outside. Dilly. Dilly. Come on. Dilly, Dilly. She's very reluctant. She's glued to me. Here we go. There we go. This is Dilly the cat. And I love her dearly. Now she's now going to be allowed out to kill many, many rodents and many, many birds, aren't you? Actually, you're sleepy as anything, aren't you? Come on then, Dilly. Let's go. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I will be back in a couple of minutes or so.
Hi guys. I guess while he's doing that, I'm the focus now. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, Tier 7 was my choice, so it's his choice next. Let me check Discord for a second, just to see if there's anything new going on. Nope, looks like nothing new.
Right. Thank you for your patience, everybody. Thank you for your patience, F-22 Hunter.
Yeah, that's fine.
P-51A next, I believe.
Oh, P-51A? You're going Tier 6. Okay. You know what? I'll pull out the P-38L. I don't think I've shown it off on camera yet.
Oh, excellent. Give the second camera to Dilly. Yes, I think you're right. And also to Tansy and Cindy and well, Maggie normally lives outside, so probably not Maggie.
My cat hates cameras, so she wouldn't show up.
Oh, that's a great shame. One of my viewers is saying, this is Burger King, he's saying he's offering us a challenge, him and Dilly versus you and I in the training room. What you can't see is I've got a long mat. I've got a long mouse mat here, folks. And Dilly was so reluctant to move, she's actually planted one of her claws in it and left 4 claw marks right across the mouse mat.
Oh.
I don't care. She's ripped up everything else in the home. I don't see why she shouldn't rip up my mouse mat. Yeah, well, over the years, we've had many cats. Our first one was in 1994. There's a story there by. She actually acquired us, not us acquired her.
Ah, the cat distribution system.
Yep. One night, my wife came in. It was a stormy night in October, piddling down with rain, and we had to stop the rain going through an air brick at the bottom of the house. I'd put a slab over the top of it at an angle. And my wife came in and said, next door's rabbits escaped. It's underneath the slab at the front of the house. Can you catch it and give it back to them? I went, yeah, okay. So I went out, got sewed, grabbed the rabbit, and it turned out to be a 12-week-old cat, who we then struggled mightily to try and find the owners thereof. Adverts in the paper, leaflets, even tied things to lampposts saying, this cat, is it yours? We had one couple come round. We knew it wasn't their cat from their description. Oh, it was so heartbreaking. The woman came in to look at this cat that they'd, in the hope it was the one they'd lost. And I knew it wasn't the cat from her description of it, but they came anyway. And she looked at it and she burst into tears.
Oh, that's sad.
It was sad. Anyway, we never found the owners, and Coriander, stayed with us for 19 years. Anyway, about 2 years into having her, I'm looking out the back window one night, and I turned to my wife and say, I thought we'd got Corrie in. She's outside in the garden. And my wife said, I don't think she is, because she's sitting on the sofa next to me. Cat, the absolute spitting image of her, was walking down our path.
Huh.
So I think she was one of a litter, and that litter was in a house nearby, and somehow the owners just didn't see that we found their cat, and we were willing to return it and everything, and it never happened. Or they were just happy to get rid of it. I just don't know.
Yeah, you never know with people.
Yeah, but yeah, she was with us for 19 years, and that was our first cat.
What a lovely story.
So from that, you probably realised that we have a herbs and spices themes for our cats. So we've had our Pepper and Tara, Tarragon, and Cassia for Cassie for Cassia, the American cinnamon. Cindy is cinnamon, and so on and so on.
We've taken over the command center, requesting support.
Freaking 88 took out my engine.
Good afternoon, punk rock. How are you? I'm just waiting to get repairs at the airfield.
Oh, we do have an airfield. Cool. I have an engine that needs fixing.
Limp along.
Mm-hmm. Try to gain some altitude. I see a bomber in front of me. I might divert to take care of that.
Okie dokie. So have you got ordnance on that, or?
Oh, I run the ordnance, yeah. I explained in the Discord earlier in the week how I play heavy fighters at these mid-tiers. And from the reaction, I gathered that's not normal.
Oh, I think the explanation ran along something like you play it like a zero. Is that right?
Okay, ADA spawn, ADA blow up, because we just instantly capped the sector.
Think you'll find I cap the sector. No. I did shoot down one aircraft, it may have finished it.
There is a boomerang that's dead, but it's still flying across the world.
Oh, is it?
I wonder if
Try shooting it.
Well, I've already left the sector, but I think my game might be bugged now.
Yeah, maybe you ought to do a restart after this battle.
Potentially. We'll see. If I kill this B-17 and it still exists on the map, then then my game is bugged and I won't be able to see the scores. Oh no, no, he's gone. Okay.
Well, that's irritating. Lost my engine first shot.
The airfields are ours. We've got the enemy contained.
Hello, P-38J. Goodbye, P-38J.
How are the Prodigy still going, punk rock? I mean, obviously they've lost a key member. Whilst we're at it, sorry, I've hit the microphone stand there, so you've probably heard a metallic clang.
I actually did not hear that.
Let me just do a shout out for punk rock. Okay, I've done it again, so.
Okay, that one I
that
heard.
time.
That one I heard, yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
So what it is, just along this line here, which you can't see, I have a microphone stand which has got its spring loaded for the microphone, which is just about there, and it's slightly inconvenient to type.
Way to go!
Bearing in mind I've got the half keyboard in and the full keyboard is just behind it, so I have to reach across to the full keyboard. I don't know why I came over here. Having said that, everything else was equidistant.
Great job today. We'll be waiting for you back home.
Yeah.
Just as I was about to start shooting at the bomber, the game goes, nah, 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 nah.
Superiority strikes again.
Yeah, I'm blaming you for that.
What did I do?
You got 8,000 personal points. It's your fault. Basically, the key member was a dancer. Okay. A brief roar of a big cat. Okay, that's an interesting... So anyway, the sound was me accidentally hitting the microphone stand. I used to have the microphone stand over there and the microphone coming in this way, but rearranging the furniture meant that I had to find an alternative solution. I think it works all right.
I'm annoyed. If I had gotten 4 kills...
Una Mass, is it?
I would have had Gabreski if I had gotten 4 air kills.
It'll come. Don't fret. Or in the language of my forebears, dinna fash yourself.
That's annoying. I get close.
Yeah, the language of my forebears is quite annoying, I agree.
You know that's not what I meant, but okay.
I'm British, remember?
Is it my pick?
Let's say it is, yes, because I said P51A, didn't I? It's definitely your pick.
You said P51A.
Furniture is Dilly when she doesn't want to move. Do you know what? I'm streaming and it's coming into the afternoon, she's a dead weight and she clings and she won't let go. She's lovely. And then she gets outside and she forgets who I am.
You know what? Let's stay in Tier 6, except this time I will do the bomber gameplay.
Oh, okay.
I'm
going to fly the P-38L the other way, without any ordnance.
Yeah, I think the XP50 still outruns P-38L without ordnance.
I see your Whisper Burger King, and I'm pleased to see that's fixed itself for you. Slightly long queue.
Yeah, it probably means there might be a couple players.
Bring them on. Sorry, that was my stomach rumbling.
Of course.
Or either that or Venom suddenly made an appearance. Can I eat them?
You are approaching the area of combat
Hey!
operations. Be ready.
P-38L.
If he's got ordnance, he's in trouble because I'll outturn him.
With a specialized bomber. I am not specialized, so this is not an exact mirror.
You're bombing in different spheres anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
I guess I'm going military base.
I guess I'm going to the military base as well.
Show me what you can do, pilots. Let's roll.
I'm actually going to make an attack run, but at a really roundabout way. I'm going through this arch.
Okay. Okay, I've seen that heavy, so I'm going to pretend I haven't seen him. Let him fly towards me, and now I'm going to fly towards him. Oh, it's a bow fighter. Okay, that wasn't what I was expecting.
And that is how you won past the military base.
So tell everybody what targets you took out.
2 AA guns and the central structure.
Perfect. Bombs are good enough on that tier 6 bomber.
You know, at the risk of sounding like a hypocrite to everything I've ever said in the Discord, I actually do find this Russian bomber fun.
Russian bombers are fun. More fun than the other bombers, in my opinion.
More fun than the American ones, that's for sure.
I'd agree with that too.
I'm gonna make a pass at this airfield. Risky, but
Damn it, it took longer to kill that bomber than I wanted. I didn't think he'd live that long. I seem to do an awful lot of module damage there instead of hit point damage. It allowed his P-38 to get me. I'd seen him. I should have broken off earlier.
I did not have enough health for that run.
Okay, we need to get the middle again, unfortunately. I don't have any fears about the P-38s, just that unfortunately in killing their bomber and taking far longer over it than I expected, he got onto my tail.
Well, I'll have bombs back in 30 seconds.
Okay, I'll go and kill the P-38 if he's hanging around. He looks like he's going to the airfield.
We do need to flip an airfield.
Okay, well I can do that. We know the P-38 isn't in the middle, so you haven't got to worry about that.
Mm-hmm. I've marked the other enemy bomber. Hopefully we can get one of our bot heavies on him. Our bow fighter. I don't think our bow fighter's going to be going after him.
Okay, killed the P-38. How the hell have they got 4 sectors and we've got none?
Ah! One of the bombs missed a segment of the central structure.
That's always a danger.
Oh, of course the bow fighter comes around.
Oh, that's going to hold me up. I've got to kill this multi-role in the airfield and then get repairs.
All kinds of them over the airfield.
Go and kill their bomber first. Oh no, I won't. Unfortunately, their heavy's coming in.
Hello, PE2.
The enemy is launching rockets at us from the military base. Take action.
Time to do not bomber things. And shoot at the other bomber.
Yeah, because I've got to turn with this P-38.
At the very least, I'm going to run him out of the zone.
Oh, he's got friends and I'm not getting anywhere here. Yeah, he's got better equipment than me. He's actually out-turning me, which surprises me, actually. Well, I've kept him turning for ages and ages and ages, but I've got no help. Nobody's helped me. None of the bots have come with me. Okay, I'll spawn at the airfield and I'll shoot him down. But he's completely wasted my time there.
Alright, win or lose this game, I'm killing this bomber. He's taking out both my engines, so I can't actually chase him and he's getting away. I'm actually really sad.
Yeah, that's probably not the optimal thing to do.
He's low though, he's like 1 health.
Yeah, but we really needed work. Whilst I was doing all that time holding that P-38L in, that would have been an ideal time to flip the middle.
Yeah. Well, when I started that, I didn't have my bombs. Anyway, I'm going middle now. Oh, never mind. I'm getting shot at by a bow fighter. That's
How did he ram me and survive when he was on lower health? I hate the ramming mechanic in this game. That's a 100% kill for me, and he gets away with it and I die. That's unbelievable. Well, I've had my backside handed to me by this P-38L twice now.
I got blown up by my own bomb, even though I was turning away from it.
Yeah, well, the game's completely lost anyway because we just couldn't handle their bomber and their P-38L. I shot him down once, but after that he dealt with me twice. I don't understand how he managed to ram me and win though.
Yeah,
that didn't make any sense.
That was rough.
I'm annoyed by that. We should have won that game. That's actually really annoyed me. I'm now going to examine my build. I can't understand how he outturned me either. I suspect I haven't taken my equipment up.
He might have experimental parts on his plane too.
Yeah, it's on the EU server. Absolutely no way would he outturn me. Here, though, he was very easily out. Well, sorry, he wasn't easily outturning me. He was actually finding it very difficult, but he did outturn me. Yeah, I haven't got my equipment anywhere near maximum level. He was obviously fully spec'd. Okay, well, can't have that. I'm going to go that again. Let's hope we find them again and win them, beat them this time.
Well, I'm not going to go the bomber this time.
Okie dokie.
I think I will actually go up in... You know what? XB-55.
A fine choice.
The only plane in my hangar to have triple-digit maneuverability stats.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Of course, this is the NA server where that kind of thing is less frequent anyway.
I have it at 100.
Yeah, we've touched on this before. I think we touched on my A6M5 on the EU server. Do you remember the maneuverability on that?
It's like 120 something.
It's 126, and I could easily put it up to 128.
Yeah, 126. Yeah. Well, I mean, okay, a Japanese aircraft, I can easily see that being over 100, considering most of them start in the 90s anyway.
Yeah, I think all my Spitfires are over 100.
Yeah, I can see it. I'm
You know,
sure.
the
I'm
Spitfire.
sure if I took the time, I could get my measure spit over 100 maneuverability if I really took the time and tried to get it optimized.
Yep, you could. Certainly on 100, that's for sure.
I just don't like Hispanos.
You mean the best cannons in the game?
They're one of the worst.
After, of course, the Javelin's cannons, which are superb and not outdone by anything, apart from the fact that almost everybody on the NA server says they can't hit anything with them.
I wouldn't know. I'm nowhere close to having a Javelin. It's not anywhere high on my list of aircraft to get.
I will die on the hill that the Javelin is easily the best heavy at tier 10.
With the
Which seems
largest
to be-
cross section, which is the easiest to hit.
Well, don't get shot.
You are entering the combat zone.
Okay, which
Get ready for
airfield do you want to
battle.
take?
I'll probably go to the top of the map. Go past that garrison, take out a few ADAs, and then go on.
Okay.
Looks like we've got a bot game anyway, so...
Yeah, unfortunately, I was hoping to encounter that pair again. I was looking forward to seeing if we could do a bit better this time.
Show me what you can do, pilots. Let's roll.
I'd way too young, punk rock, going back to an older comment. Major friend. Sir Angel 38, thank you very much for your follow. Welcome to the community.
Garrison flips, moving on. I'm gonna go see if I can interrupt their progress on that airfield.
Yeah, probably just concentrate on shooting red stuff.
Mm-hmm. There seems to be plenty of targets to pick from.
Good. Target-rich environment.
Take out the Russian P-39. And dive at this Hurricane 2. Okay, I'm gonna get that kill stole from me. I guess that's fine.
He said through gritted teeth.
Hello, Spitfire.
The airfields are ours.
Oh wow, you're a long way out.
Alright. Airfield secured.
I'm going to turn away from this sector. We'll leave them with one.
That way we don't get superiority and end the game immediately.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to get my cucumber sandwiches out and have a small picnic.
There's a mosquito flying in. Mosquito 26. I think that's the Chinese export one. Or
It is.
Chinese import. Hurricane this time.
Okey-dokey, I think the bots are probably going to take the final sector.
Yep.
We have complete control of the skies.
I speak it here, it comes out there.
Honestly, that's just to be anticipated in these kinds of scenarios.
Unfortunately, yes.
Oh, this mosquito is trying to take me in head-on.
I assume you're not going to let him.
No, not at all. I may be in the yellow for my altitude, but I can still outmaneuver a mosquito.
Victory is in sight. Keep it up. Great job today. We'll be waiting for you back home.
Okay, it's back to your choice.
Alright, I'm trying to think. What do I want to fly?
Yeah, it was okay. It was an all bot battle, Sir Angel, so it wasn't stressful, wasn't difficult. The previous battle where we got our backsides kicked, that was a more interesting battle.
It
And I was a bit surprised.
Would have helped if I wasn't in a bomber for that one.
I was overconfident with my PE-38L as well. I said at the start I'll be able to easily outturn him if he's got ordnance, and it proved to be the case that he actually outturned me. So,
how about some 5? I'm in the mood to fly the Beaufighter.
okay, I shall go and make some more progress on my bomber then. Thank you very much. How are you fixed for going to church today?
This will be my last game, and then I need to get ready.
Okay, that's what I thought. So what we'll probably do, ladies and gentlemen, is that as F22 Hunter, whose YouTube channel is linked at the top of the chat, if you'd like to go and subscribe to that, as he departs, I will swap over to the EU server for probably a couple of battles.
I do have one request for a plane that you fly in that situation, just so I can see it in the VOD later. The XP-36. The one with the
Okay, I'll
cannons.
try flying that. Yeah, I won't do very well in it, but now, I just had a follow there, which I haven't acknowledged, which I will do now. Gargantuario, thank you very much for your follow. Welcome to the community. It's lovely to have you along.
Oh, I forgot I hid the alert box. Whoops. I don't know if anybody subscribed during the stream. I apologize if the alerts hadn't been playing.
You missed my subscription. Ugh.
I hid those because I was recording videos with H0 the other night. Didn't want to have those interrupt process.
Attention. You are entering the combat zone. Get ready for battle.
What streaming software do you use?
OBS.
So I would recommend you set up 2 separate scenes, one for your stream and one for your video recording, so you don't make that mistake again.
Technically speaking, I do have 2 separate scenes. It's just...
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm with you. I know where you are.
Yeah. No, Mr. Shrigus, you are not standing on the wing of my plane. You would have fallen off already.
Pilots, get ready for action.
Thank you, Gargantuario. And I hope I'm pronouncing your name somewhere near accurately.
Shrigus, your timing is as brilliant as ever, as this is the last match, and then I'm gonna go.
Did he just reply, oh, thank God for that?
No, he said, help, I can't get down. Alright, I guess I'm gonna go to the airbase to the right.
Yeah, I've got a couple of bombs still to use, and I don't want to reload, so I'm actually going to go there as well, pick off a couple of targets before I head towards possibly their garrison as opposed to the central one.
There might be less of a furball, although they do have an XP-50 that I think you need to keep an eye on.
Yeah, dangerous aircraft. If he gets onto me, there's not going to be much I can do about it. I'll tell you what, I'll actually take out the central object.
I have been trying to figure out, since I got this plane, what makes the Beaufighter 5 different from the tech tree variant, other than no ordnance. And I think it really is just the Tier 6 cannons on it.
Well, that and the fact that the turret is much more pokey. Originally, that was going to be the Iron Maiden mascot, Eddie.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Isn't
but
that
then the
just
light.
Fire 5B?
They were also going to put Eddie in Beaufighter 5 turret, but then they found out that the deal had expired, so they didn't do it.
The wing is crit again. Oh, finally. Does this have a repair base? It does! Woo!
Yep.
I'm in desperate need. Considering my wing is crit.
Oh, I've just managed to make a an air defense aircraft fly into a pyramid.
Oh, wow.
Very interesting. I went round the pyramid and then straight it up, and it was almost as if it didn't know that the pyramid was in its path. I'll remember that in future.
Could be useful.
Yeah. So what shall I do? Shall I dump the aircraft? Yes, I will, because I don't want to spawn there. I'll spawn back at the original and go and try and take the airfield. Or actually no, I'll spawn at the airfield and try and take the centre. I kill.
It just saw you just fly in. It looked like you hit him with your wing.
It was destroyed by fire, not by a ram.
Yeah, it looked like it was, but I figured it
Really
wasn't.
close. I was going to ram him if I didn't shoot him down.
Big thing with the Beaufighter is its energy retention is not really that great. So whenever I get into those near vertical fights, I
Need to avoid that if you can. You're quite right. It's a real slouch in that respect.
its energy retention's not great, and it takes forever to speed up. So whenever I get my speed, it's difficult to keep it. Especially when I randomly get set on fire. Oh, the XP-50! Well, the XP-50 is over that airfield.
I'm going to try and drag him out.
I'm actually going to spawn at our original spawn point and try and retake our sector. Like our garrison that's been flipped.
And the brakes on now. Yes, yes, yes! Oh, nearly got him.
Oh.
He almost rammed me.
Would that have taken you both out or just him?
I think it would have probably taken him out as well. Just managed to pop a couple of shots on him as well with the front gun, so he's struggling a bit.
He should be low. My turret was like shooting him.
He's just gone below halfway now.
Okay, maybe.
So and as you can tell, he's now massively out of the airfield.
Yeah.
Will not be available.
He did well to avoid that ram. He just got underneath me. I don't think he would have been able to repair at the airfield either. Was I think I bombed the maintenance shed. What do I think of the B-17? There are two of them. Neither of them are particularly good. The B-17D in particular is very weak. The B-17G is serviceable without being strong.
They're both boring.
And if you don't like carpet bombing, you heard the comment from F-22 Hunter, they're not very enjoyable to fly.
I'm on fire again. Why do I keep getting set on fire in this match? Oh, squall line. Well, I'm out of the game.
Let's hope I get this sector then.
I think squall line just hit, which is the frustrating part.
Oh, how on earth did I not flip this sector?
I think there's one portion of that ground target left alive.
This is where you sort of think, oh, and what's on me? A P-38.
And the XP-50.
That's it, they've won. Because
you've got the attention of them all.
yeah, well, they've won because the game took away my target. That airfield should have flipped. Unbelievable. 2 bombs I dropped on the big target in the airfield, and it still didn't blow up.
I think you
I
think you hit the control center and it left the little water tower just...
Yeah, but with 2 bombs. It's unbelievable that he didn't take it out.
I don't know what to say. I'm not a bomber expert.
And now we're down to bots, and we're going to go down 4 sectors to 1 in a moment or two. So our lead is going to disappear.
I feel like we're just going to have all of our aircraft destroyed before the lead goes away, because we have KI-43,
Quite likely to.
which is
Quite
dead,
likely to.
and now all we have is a P-38, who is currently under fire from 2 ADAs and is dead. So yeah.
You've done what you could. Go back
There
to
are
base.
some times in this game where you just feel that you've done what you need to win, and the game says, you are not going to win this game. I will not let you take out your target. You will not shoot that aircraft down. Again, the second game in a row, really frustrating. Right, okay. I guess you've got to go away and get ready for church. So
Yep.
I will take that as a sign to move over to the EU server. And you wanted to see, what was it? The XF-36, was it?
Yeah, the XF-36.
Okay.
Just so I can watch it in the VOD later.
I shall see what I can do with that. Right, so ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to put up an intermission card for the moment. Also, oh, not before I change cameras, beg your pardon.
And I think the timing's perfect, because I think my game is disconnecting me.
Okay, it sounds like the game's giving you the final insult, saying, you thought you were going to win that game? I've got other news for you.
You thought you were going to see how well you did? Nah. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Well, no, I think that might be disconnecting. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Sunday streams with Noble Q.
And it's been my pleasure.
And I will see you all next week. I'm going to switch over to loading screen now. Bye.
It's all about humanity.